Welcome back. Before jump into the lecture, let's talk about the interface, which is the most important concept in the Unreal Engine. And what is interface? Blueprint interfaces are a communication system in the Unreal Engine that allows different blueprints, game objects, or actors to send and receive messages without having to know the specific details of the blueprint. For example, we have two different classes right now, character and controller. And if we want to access character class variables and functions into the controller class, then we need the interface to communicate between the classes. And two more concepts about the variables and functions. What are variables and functions? Variables are a container which contains specific type of data, and functions are a set of statements like variables to perform specific tasks. For example, we have two numbers and we want to add both numbers. Now we will create a function to perform addition. I will explain further in the upcoming lectures. Let's move on to the Unreal Engine. First, create interface folder in Blueprint folder to organize your project. Then right click and click on the blueprint and create blueprint interface. Give the name of the interface BPI shooter character. BPI is short for blueprint interface. Open the interface, and interface contains only functions, declarations, not definition. First create functions so we can get the character reference in the controller class. There are input and output pin. So we create reference variable in the output. Reference variable is a variable which holds the address variable instead of data. Select our shooter character, then compile and go close the interface. Open shooter class, go to the shooter character class and go to the class settings and add your own interface. When you will add interface, then the function automatically shows in the left side. Double click on the function, right click and search self node. Self means we are giving this blueprint reference to that function. Now go to the controller class, search get player character, which is already defined function in the Unreal Engine. Attach interface function to this function. Then promote the variable so that we can use this variable to access the shooter class variables and functions. Then compile and search input axis IA move. This is the event. Event means trigger something. First split the values because we need the x and y values. Search get control rotation function because we want to move and rotate our character using the spring arm. Right click and split values because we want to rotate the camera only yaw. Yaw means z axis. Then make the rotator using the make rotator function. Hold control button and left click to move the pin. And search two more functions, move forward and move right. Move forward gives us forward and backward movement, and move right gives us right and left movement. And in the last we need add movement input function. This function needs three values which are target, direction and axis. Target is our shooter player, that's why I created player reference through the interface function, and we need a player direction through the get control rotation. Third one is axis, which are forward or backward movement. Blue functions have two pins that are input and output pin, which it can take input and give the output. And the green function has only one output pin, which means this type of function can give the output value. Connect all nodes together. Double click on the line to create a new reroute node and hold Ctrl to adjust the node to clean your project. Then compile and see your error because we need to attach target, which is our player. Then compile and save. I forgot one thing in the last video to attach self-reference to the enhanced input node. Then compile and play. Your character is moving. Let's move on to the implement the camera functionality so that we can rotate our camera during the game. Split those values into the x and y because we need two nodes. First is yaw and second one is pitch. Yaw means our camera rotate right and left, and pitch means our camera will go up and down. Connect x value to the yaw and y value to the pitch function. Now compile and attach the play reference. And play. And you will see our camera is moving right and left, but it is not going up and down. Let's fix this issue. You will see when I play the button, I need to mouse left click to start our game. I don't want to do this. Let's change the setting. Click on the three lines and go to the advanced settings and check this box. Now I play the game and I don't need to click mouse left button. It will be play automatically. And now go to the shooter character. Click on the camera boom and click on the control rotation to check. And now our camera will be going up and down, but when I rotate my camera right to left, my character is moving within the camera and I don't need this. And select BP shooter character and type yaw and uncheck rotation yaw. Then compile and play. Now our camera is perfect, but one more issue. When we rotate the camera to the right side and press W key for the forward movement, my character will not move forward. Let's fix this issue. Go to the character movement component and type rotation and then check orient rotation to movement. Now compile and play to see our character is working perfectly. One last thing I want to add, my character to rotate little faster. Then go to the character movement component and type rotation rate. Then increase the value of the rotation rate to rotate our character a little faster. Now compile and play and you will see my character is rotation faster. It's your personal preference. So that's it in this lecture. So see you in the next lecture.